Minecraft turned 15 years old recently. It's absolutely insane that the video game that carried my childhood is still around and totally alive in terms of updates. This week, Minecraft's next update, 1.21, comes out, and by the time you're watching this video, it is out, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty good update. The trial chambers look cool, there's more uses for copper, the auto crafter, a lot of good stuff. However, through this year's Minecraft update cycle, I haven't really been as invested in the new updates as I have been in the past. It's been more difficult for me to really take an interest in what I consider to be the greatest video game ever made. And that lack of interest has been getting me thinking about Minecraft's current direction, or more accurately, a lack thereof. So, in this video, I want to take a look at Minecraft's update history, where the game stands in the community right now, and try to answer the question, how much more Minecraft do we need? Welcome everybody to Tryin' Maiden. My name is Tryin', and if you like what you see, you should like and subscribe or else you're going in the void. No keep inventory. Before we really get into this, I wanted to make something abundantly clear. This isn't one of those Mojang sucks and isn't adding enough to Minecraft kind of videos. I actually have a ton of respect for Mojang and their restraint when it comes to the content they add. The reason why they don't add a ton of stuff to Minecraft every update is that it's a simple game and too much is bad for it. And even as an adult, I am still excited for new Minecraft updates, just purely based on the fact that Minecraft is still getting updates. I don't want to perpetuate the myth that Mojang isn't doing enough in their updates. I mean, not at all. Mojang is doing the perfect amount of stuff in their updates. I just think that they're the wrong updates. If you look at the history of Minecraft's updates, especially in the last few years, there was a specific trend that you could track through each update. Early Minecraft updates focused on purely adding stuff into the game, almost exclusively new content. However, since 2018, with the update Aquatic, they focused on taking a look back and fine-tuning the features that they had already implemented. I mean, oceans, villages, the nether, caves, and world generation as a whole were all completely revamped, and it just breathed a whole new life into the game. Sure, there was the bees update, but I easily wrote that off as a little breather while they continued to work on the bigger updates. So, after 1.18, when the wild update came out, I figured that update was a bit of a breather, you know, adding in the deep dark to finish off the cave update and the swamp features as a little bit of a bonus. And then 1.20 happened, and that was the update where something started to change for me. I mean, it's the 20th update for Minecraft, surely they'll have something big planned, right? Well, no. Again, I want to reiterate, I am very pleased with the features that 1.20 added. I like the update, but it just feels like a bunch of random features that they just wanted to add and couldn't really find anywhere to put them. And I feel the same sentiment with 1.21. Auto crafting and trial chambers where combat-focused players can test their mettle against a challenging thing. I'd like these features, yeah, but it just feels random. Lately, it feels like Mojang is putting out updates to satisfy the player base with new content rather than really updating the stuff that they want to. I would honestly be totally fine with waiting 2 or more years for a Minecraft update if it delivered hard on some banging features like the last few updates have done. Basically, Minecraft's last 3 updates have felt sort of directionless, and it's really weird considering the fact that I still think there's a ton of stuff that they still need to revamp. Similar to these last few Minecraft updates, the Minecraft community also kind of feels directionless. The game is still relentlessly popular. Like, go to your local Walmart and you will inevitably find 8 kids wearing creeper t-shirts. However, even through this popularity, the community just seems stagnant. There isn't a particular fire for the game, nor are there really any huge creators keeping up the excitement within the game, which is what people like Call Me Carson, PewDiePie, or Dream did back in the day. Yes, I know what 2 of those people did. I know. Anyway, I feel like this stagnation is partially due to the just okay updates that the game's been getting. It's like in an effort to pacify the player base by giving them small updates, Mojang is actually stagnating the interest in their game. A game's community is its lifeblood, and neglecting that community can hurt. Now, Mojang is not neglecting its fan base in any way, but it's just giving them something different. It's like having delicious homemade pasta every night for dinner for like a week straight, and then you walk upstairs one day and just see the crock pot. You're still gonna eat it, and hell, you'll probably still enjoy it. It's just not as exciting. And that's what Mojang has been making recently. Crockpot updates. And I just think these crockpot updates have chilled out the community a little bit too much. There just isn't a ton of excitement surrounding Minecraft right now, but that might be okay. There will always be low points in popularity for something. A huge gap that I forgot to fill when talking about Minecraft's past updates was 1.10 to 1.12. Yes, pretty much every update before 1.10 was focused on adding new content, but they added it through expanding the game. They added new systems, new mobs, new biomes, and a ton of other stuff with pretty much every update. However, whenever you look at 1.10, 1.11, and 1.12, there are very few features to be talked about. Polar bears, fossils, husks, strays, and magma blocks are really the only thing that 1.10 has to offer. 1.11 brought us the Woodland Mansion and the Observer, and 1.12 was concrete, glazed terracotta, and parrots. These updates are all very, very small scale, which is fine. No one is complaining about these updates now. I mean, honestly, people like these features. But at the time, I'm sure that the community wasn't super jazzed with it. Something else that helped that was this was around Minecraft's lowest point of popularity, where it was basically only referred to as a kid's game. All this to say, yes, it's slow, and yes, it's directionless, but I think that we're in another 1.10 to 1.12 era in the game's update cycle. Just kind of a bunch of random features that Mojang wants to add, but they either couldn't find a place to fit them, or they just needed a little more time in the oven. But I can't help but feel like they're getting a little too comfortable and delaying the next big steps. Steps that will eventually lead to the end of Minecraft. I feel like Minecraft is in the perfect place in terms of content. There's so much to do in this game that it's almost impossible to get bored. I don't think it really needs too much else to do, so I think that the only thing that Mojang really needs to do is just cut off the last few loose ends that they really need to change and lay Minecraft to rest. Now, I'm not a professional game developer, but if you ask me, I think that going forward, Mojang probably needs to focus on keeping their promises. Give us just one update with all the losers of the biome and mob votes that we were told were coming to the game eventually. I would love to see the desert, savanna, and badlands get a facelift. I'd also love to see those old experimental combat snapshots that Jens was working on to come to the game. Don't think we forgot about those, Mr. Ponytail. And in terms of other stuff that I think is in need of a revamp, generated structures probably need a design update, and of course, the end. That's all I really want from Minecraft going forward. I don't need new dimensions, new bosses, or anything of the sort. I like my Minecraft simple, and those are the only things that I really see needing improvement. But I don't really think that that's what Mojang is going to do. At the end of the day, Minecraft is a company's product, and that product is making a lot of money. I don't think that Minecraft is going away anytime soon, for better and for worse. I don't want Minecraft to become this dead game with developers still adding mediocre content to a bloated product that just eventually fizzles out and gets forgotten. I would rather see Minecraft flourish, have its slow moments, and go out in a blaze of glory with a stellar finished product. And I think that Mojang is sort of at a crossroads when it comes to this decision. But at the end of the day, it's all up to them and what they do with the future of their game. Minecraft's been around for 15 years. It's honestly surprising how it's remained so relevant after all this time, and eventually, the game's gonna stop receiving updates, and that will be a sad day. But ending the game won't mean the end of the game. I mean, look at games like Halo, Red Dead 2, Skyrim. Hell, look at Skyrim! I mean, jeez. All of these games are pretty much dead in terms of new content and major updates, but their communities are still alive and kicking. Yeah, Minecraft is at a slow point right now, but even though I feel like Mojang is dangerously close to keeping the game alive for longer than it should, I am hopeful for this game's future. And even though I can't speak on what you may need with this game, in terms of how much more Minecraft we need, all I need is a direction and a destination. I wanted to thank each and every one of you for watching. This has been Tryin' Maiden, I've been Tryin', and I'll see y'all soon. Peace!